cream of the line, Fanny Vanilla. Well, looky here. We've got some new updates for the next Gundam series, Mobile Suit Gundam, the Witch from Mercury. In this video, we're going to take a dive into the new characters, mobile suits, and in general, the new world that's being introduced to us in this new Gundam series. As many have predicted, including myself, this is indeed a new addition to the Alternative Universe Gundam series. In other words, it's not Universal Century, but rather its own separate timeline, much like Seed's Cosmic Era or Wing's After Colony Era. Witch from Mercury takes place in the AS or Ad Stella 122. According to the official site, this era is when a multitude of corporations have entered space and built a huge economic system. This is an interesting take considering this is about corporations rather than nation. In the past, Gundam had Zaft, Zeon, Oz, Earth Federation, all of these different factions. But here we're getting corporate factions, so we'll see how that plays out. Remember how many families, gangs, and corporations were in Iron-Blooded Orphans? I have a feeling we're going to be seeing more of that, but in a more organized manner. The synopsis continues with a lone girl from the remote planet Mercury transferring to the Astacasia School of Technology. I probably butchered that name. It is run by the Benerit Group, which dominates the mobile suit industry. Pause. This is pretty worrisome. Lone girl, please, please, please don't be another Mikazuki. Anyway, so many are worried about this being a school drama with the Gundams as a backdrop. It remains to be seen until we get a real trailer, but I'm willing to bet this is all building up to something huge between the corporations. Many fans wouldn't be bitching about this if it was Anaheim Electronics running a tech school with mobile suit pilots. But you can't please everyone in the Gundam fandom, and I'm learning that the hard way. It's going to be very interesting to see all the corporations and their designs, which I'm really looking forward to. So, onto some characters in this series. Mind you, this is all me speculating each of these characters, and I'm hoping I'm wrong on some of them. We finally get a name of our female protagonist that now everyone wants to protect, Suletta Mercury. Suletta is giving me Mikazuki vibes with a hint of airheadedness based on the clueless, befuddled look she's giving. I'm praying I'm wrong. I can't express how much I am tired of seeing boring Gundam protagonists like Mikazuki, Setsuna, and Hiro. Anyways, it says here that she is a second-year student in the piloting department and lacks communication skills. So she's autistic? Well, so is Camille. She is, of course, the main character, and she pilots the main Gundam of the series, Gundam Ariel. We already saw this Gundam on the initial announcement, so we won't go too deep into it. Up next, we have this silver-haired cutie, Miorin Rembrandt. She is described as an attractive and academically distinguished second-year student in the Management Strategy Department. I'm guessing she's going to be either an operator or some type of commanding officer at some point. She is also revealed to be the daughter of Delling Rembrandt, the president of the Benerit Group. She also has a rebellious attitude towards her father. I'm getting some Benerit Group the bad guy vibes, and Miorin turns and sides with Suletta. I mean, right away, just from looking at Miorin, I'm noticing a uniform change between her and Suletta. This must be the uniform of the Benerit Group. That, or it's just a school uniform. Either way, I'm digging it. Moving on to the next character, we have Guel Jaturk. Just on the first look, I'm not a fan of the shorts, but the wild hair and the scowl is giving me rough, rowdy, and constantly pissed off vibes, which is great for a supporting character. So he is the heir to Jaturk Heavy Machinery, one of Benerit's 3 branches, and a third-year student in the piloting department. I have a feeling he will be a rival to Suletta, but eventually team up with her. The house motif reminds me a lot of Iron-Blooded Orphans. Well, also pilots...
Damn, boy. Damn, boy, he's thick. Boy, that's a thick-ass boy. Damn.
Oh my god, look at this hecking chonker. It has a spear or a polearm type weapon, a feather plume. The color scheme is amazing. This is called a Delanza, and this particular one is Guel's custom mobile suit. I can't wait to see this guy in action. Next on the list is Elin Saris. Elin is the top pilot backed by Peel Technologies, another branch within Benerin. He's taciturn, solitary, not opening his heart to anyone in the school. Great, so we got the strong, silent type. It says he has an interest in Suletta, so maybe a love interest? We'll have to wait and see. He pilots Gundam Ferric, a badass dark Gundam with a menacing looking head. I mean, just zooming in on it, it kind of reminds me of the Gundam Mark V's head. Aside from Gundam Ferric, I don't see too much to get excited about for Elin. Maybe he'll be better as the series goes on. Last, we have Shadik Zanelli.
Think fast, chuckle nuts!
A long-haired, tan-skinned blonde who is the adopted child of the CEO of Grassley Defense Systems, the third of the three branches in Benerin. Also a third-year student like his classmates Elin and Guel, the description says he has skills in business and is a candidate for next generation executive. Not entirely sure what that means, but look at this badass mobile suit, the Michaelis. This knightly looking mobile suit looks awfully familiar to the Beguir View. Perhaps this style of mobile suit is being produced exclusively by the Grassley House. Those of you who know me know my love for the Night Boys like the Gian, so seeing the Michaelis really has me excited for the series. Aside from that, that's pretty much all that was released so far for this show. We're still waiting for a real trailer to drop. Again, many are upset that this series isn't between two nations, war-torn, gritty, dark, bloody. They're just not used to seeing a school setting in Gundam. Others are comparing this as childlike because of the design and that school backdrop. It's still way too early to cast assumptions on this series. But I'll go out on a limb and say it's going to be either a prelude to a bigger event between the companies, or the Big Bag Benerit group splits off into 3 warring factions. Either way, I'm really hyped for this series, and I can't wait for the prologue in July. Anywho, comrades, so that's the video. Please let me know what you think down below. Are you excited about this series? Are you on the fence? Give a comment, any comment. I read them all mainly because, well, there's usually about a handful each time. Go ahead, make me a liar. Take care, comrades. Bye! Congratulations, you made it to the end. The cringe is over, unless you want more. Do it. Click those videos in the box. Do it. Do it!